Welcome back to another video. Tonight we are doing a three-piece review. We are reviewing the Japanese beer market. It's not a large market here in Australia. Well, it is actually. It's pretty big because everyone drinks Asahi. But I could only find like three of notable beers in Dan Murphy's, so I bought those. We're starting off with the Kirin Megumi. Correct me if I'm wrong. It looks like this. Hopefully you can see that pretty well. Notable features: 99% sugar-free, which is a pretty good feature. So you're pretty much losing weight when you drink this beer, which is a handy little asset. It also mentions it's a first pressed beer. I have no idea what that means, and hope it's good for you. So all in all, it looks good. It has some cool swoosh looking paint action going on, and it mentions it has a pure taste, so we'll be determining whether or not that's true. We'll get the old golf sharpener bottle trick going here. Oh jeepers, there we go. You know, not always perfect, I usually am, but you know, everyone has their flaws. Anyway, going into it, I don't quite know how this is going to be. It doesn't mention whether it's a lager or if it's a craft beer or anything, so you can only know by taste. Yeah. Pretty smooth. Doesn't have any sort of. It's definitely not a lager, but it's not super hoppy either, so you gotta. I don't quite know where you put that. It's fairly crisp, but yeah, it doesn't jump out in any of the regular sort of areas that you'd think a beer would. But quite nice, different tasting. So if you're only just starting your beer journey, then I probably wouldn't drink it myself, but after a while you appreciate different flavours in the beers, so yeah, it's quite good. Give it a go. That one's alright. We'll dive into the next one, see how that is. Oh, it's also got 1.2 standard drinks in a bottle, which is, you know, good numbers, so it's obviously a heavy beer. Next one. It's not bad. Oi. It's not bad.
It's good?
Different. You want to try it?
I like that.
Good.
That's actually good.
Ticket of approval. She like it a merchandise.
I normally like lagers.
It's not really a lager. I couldn't really put my finger on it. I wouldn't put it in a lager market, would you? Anyway.
I don't know. That was nice.
Do you want to finish it?
Sure.
Here you go. Alright. Beer number 2. Alright, back at it with our second beer. We've got the Sapporo... Take 2. Sapporo Premium Beer. It looks quite good. It's got some sort of fancy labelling with some star action and a few swirls on the side. It's very exciting. It says it's Japan's oldest brand since 1876, so that is pretty old. I'll give them that. It's a decent knock. Pretty decent, this boy, actually. It's 1.4 in a bottle, so I could imagine it will hit you after a while, but it looks pretty decent. 5% alcohol, standard bottle, so I'm excited. I've had Sapporo many a time on tap. It is my favourite, and of course, you can never really beat a beer on tap. I don't care what you say, you can't. But we can't do on tap. It's locked down, so the best we've got right now is in the bottle. Oh no, I'm having an absolute shocker with the opening. Anyway, so going in, hang on. Okay, little spiel about it. It says, discover the perfectly balanced taste that's irresistible to all, as you share rich moments with this masterpiece of a brewer's art. Gives you absolutely nothing telling you whether it's a lager or if it's something different, much like the Kirin we just tasted. So we'll give this one boy a go and see if it's also in its own little market. Different again. The Kirin was quite refreshing and sort of maybe a little sweeter actually. This one is sort of just hard down the line, doesn't give you much sweetness at all. Still smooth, but yeah, it's not much not much to it really. I can't imagine it's not overly hoppy, but I would say this is more maybe a little lagery. But still not in that lager market that we're used to here in Australia, but still quite good. One of my favourites, definitely on tap. But of course, you know, it's not a Japan beer party without the big doggy dog, and that's the Sapporo, and that's coming at you next. Good, it's good. Oh no, that was me done with the...
Wasn't that the Sapporo?
Did I not say Asahi?
No. It's like the big doggy dog that's Sapporo.
Okay.
I was like, wait, what?
Oh, gosh darn it. So next, the Asahi! Gosh darn it. Get your stuff together, Cameron. Alright. The big doggy dog that I failed to mention exactly what that was and thought it was a Sapporo, but I said the wrong thing. But it's an Asahi. I know you've been waiting for this. It is the crux of this video. Everyone has it. Everyone loves it. It's got so many memories. First memory, finding a 2-litre can of this in Japan. That was pretty cool. It really is the best beer from Japan, I think. I've never tasted a better beer from Japan. Even those other two bad boys, they were good, but they weren't this good. It's got memories. It's got just love bred into it. It's just a fantastic beer. It's the Asahi here. You can see that. You know that. It's Japan's #1 beer, and there's a reason for that. It's elite. So it's just special, isn't it? 1.3 in a bottle. It says you can enjoy the great taste of Asian beer. Asahi beer is brewed from quality ingredients. That's so true. You know, it's just... It says, here's the most loving of ingredients, and it just puts it in a bottle for you. So, I mean, I've definitely got no bias at all between these beers, but, you know, we're going to open this bad boy up, have a crack. That time I opened one bottle with a flipping first try. Just hits you straight away and says, hello, how are you? Thank you for coming. Thank you for opening me. Beautiful options. I'm very excited. Yeah, here we go. Gorgeous. Crisp, dry, just special in every way. I mean, you just know when you open this boy up, you think, yeah, it's gonna hug me, hold me close, say, welcome to the cradle. But you know, it doesn't get much better than that. It's so good. It is closer probably to what we have here in Australia, but it's been refined to a pure art. I'd probably put this easily in my top. I'd go 3 beers, top 3 beers. I'd put that up there. We'll make that 5. Top 5 beers. I'll do that video one day, top 5 beers of Cam. Might do it with some friends, could get funny. But yeah, great. Excellent job by Asahi. I noticed that Asahi do a lot of different products. They're involved in a lot of different things, so I think Asahi is probably the 4X Gold of Australia. You know, elite beers that are up there. They also own everything. So, not much more to say except rating these. I put Asahi number 1. I'd put Sapporo for me number 2, and then the Kirin. Just because I do like a drier, more. I do like a hoppy beer, but maybe even more lagery beer. So that's what the Sapporo and the Asahi bring, but the Kirin was fairly sweet, but Chloe did enjoy that, as you've heard. So yeah, if you're going to go, I recommend the Asahi, but I know the Sapporo on tap is also elite, but also so is the Asahi. So, you know, everything on tap is special. Get around it, and thank you for watching this video. I appreciate you. You appreciate you. And we all appreciate the good times.